Today is Sunday, May 7th, and the weather is wonderful outside. It is in the 70s, in the lower 70s. It's sunny, it's beautiful, and I think it's the perfect day for us to start cooking outdoors. I just couldn't wait for a day like this. So we're going to get some oak wood and we're going to start a fire, and that's going to turn into charcoal, and we're going to be cooking on some hardwood today. First you would see lots of smoke, but eventually that will burn off. And here it is, the smoke has reduced quite a bit, and this is going to turn into charcoal, and we'll be able to cook some chicken outdoors today. Right here you can see that the wood is turning into charcoal. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it, and we're almost ready to go. Now I'll just take a spade and I'll break this wood up a little bit because it's all burnt out pretty much. And I'm just going to break it up and spread it around in the fire pit. Then I'll go grab my grill so we can get our chicken going. And the beauty about this is that this chicken is chicken that I've raised right here in my backyard. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust the legs of this grill, because there is like two settings where you can put it. If you look at that, you'll see that there's like little feet, I would say, like little stands that you can sit it right down into the fire pit, and then you can adjust that if you want it on top of the fire pit or down into the fire pit. So there's two different adjustments for this grill. So there's a total of like 4 legs right there, as you can see. And once that is all adjusted, I'm going to take it right over here to the fire pit and just sit it right at the top. Just like so. And mind you, this thing is hot. The heat is rising and it's hot. So I just sit it right there at the top, adjust it a little bit, and then I let it heat up, and then I'll go ahead and clean it. I let it heat up because the heat from that fire pretty much purifies it. And if you notice right here, the wood has been reduced even more. So it's pretty much ready for the chicken. But first I'm going to go ahead and scrub the grill off a little bit using this metal brush here. And it's heated up pretty good because it's been sitting there for about 10 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and clean it with that metal brush. And it is hot. That grill is very hot. The heat that's coming up from it is hot. And then I'm going to actually get a wet cloth and I'm going to give it a good wipe. Please do not try this at home if you do not have protective gear or if you're not used to doing anything like this, because it can become dangerous really quick. And it is very hot, like I said. Usually we use a fire retardant glove, but it's just a few pieces of chicken that we're going to throw in there for dinner. And so I'm not grabbing any glove to do that with. So now this is all done. The grill is nice and clean. And I'm just going to readjust this just a little bit. And now it's time to put the chicken on the grill. So I have it marinating right in here. Let me just show you what it looks like. It's already marinated in my little concoction I have here. It smells really good with all those spices in it. And I'm going to go ahead and just put it on the grill. And here is a little close-up of what it looks like. The wood is still going. The heat's not too high in there. And it's going to take its time and slowly cook to perfection. Here I have some concoction that I made because I like spraying my meats when I throw it on the grill. I just have it in a regular plastic bottle, and I made some holes at the top of the cork. And you don't have to get any fancy gadget for that, but that'll work. That disposable bottle will work perfectly fine. And I just keep spraying it. Keep all that good juicy flavor in there, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, the wood has reduced quite a bit at the bottom, and I've pushed the wood over to that one side, so on this side there's hardly any heat there. Most of it is over to the other side because I don't want the chicken to burn. And I have a little left. The chicken's done, so I'm just gonna sprinkle the rest of it on it. It is looking perfect. Now the wood I used was oak wood, and in the past I've bought applewood chips to flavor my meats when I cook it, but as you can see, the color in the bag has faded because I've had it so long and I have not used all of it. But right here I have some peach wood that I cut off from my peach trees when I was pruning it during the winter, so it's right here drying off, and right there you can see the blooms that didn't make it, but I'm going to use that peach wood for something good, and it's going to flavor my food. Right here I have this apple wood also, so I don't have to buy apple wood. Whenever I prune, I can use that. I have more peach and apple wood right here, so when I'm cooking my meats, I can actually use that to flavor it if that's a flavor I care for. And right here is why I cut it off on my apple trees. And this is all the blooms here that were on the peach trees that I lost. So I'm going to put that wood and those branches to good use, and I'm going to actually cook my food on it when I'm out here cooking. This is right where I cut that off. So I know it's still early in the season, but I'm going to head out to my garden and get some flavors, some seasoning, some herbs, y'all. My rosemary's right here, and I am going to, and this rosemary, I've had it now for 4 years. It smells really good. Now I'm going to head back here and go to my green onions and grab some of that too, because I love some fresh herbs. I know I need to harvest these, but I'm procrastinating right now, so I will in a few days. Then I'm going to steal a couple pieces of parsley from my herb garden challenge, because I just need a little fresh parsley. That's all, just a little bit. Like Miss Shirley OG Gardner would say. Maybe I should steal some of that Chinese pink celery, but you know what? I'll just leave it. It just looks so pretty in there. But the chicken's done, and this is what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare my little gravy, because we love gravy. Just throw it on there so it stays nice and moist. And I'm just going to add my herbs that I went inside and chopped it up. There you go. These are some fresh green herbs that I pulled right from my garden. This just looks beautiful. Being able to grab your own herbs from your garden and grow your own chickens right in your backyard and cook it right out here on natural wood. Here I'm just going to go clean up that grill a little bit, heat it up some more, and make sure everything is easy to come off. Give it a good scrub and a good wipe, and we're done with the grill for today. And for dinner, I paired that chicken up with some fermented cabbage and peppers, some rice and red beans, and fried plantain, of course, and we love avocado. So this is what our dinner is going to look like. We're going to sit at the fire pit and enjoy dinner with a glass of red wine. This is just a part of the simple life that we enjoy, and we are happy to share it with you. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And as always, thank you for watching.